Welcome back to the Doom Train. Absolutely like to play first, and yeah, I'll keep this. I do have a tendency to keep hands with more lands in it than not. This deck does run 6 drops, and I like being able to cast them on curve. Basic island could be a lot of things. It could be mono blue flyers, which is actually one of my worst matchups with green black, just from my experience so far. Could be as a Drakes. Could be any of the blue control decks. But 2 islands looks like it's going to be. Okay, my opponent doing this now, so I can't actually cast Karn this turn. Sure. It's a cute little play. Actually good heads-up call from my opponent. They could have just tried to wait, seen if I attack with the Lenore Elf, and then killed it. Instead, they just wanted to time walk me and put a body in play. I thought it was actually a really nice play. So I want to ramp to Finality here. Okay, well, looks like I'm getting a land. So if I attack, my opponent's probably not going to block. And if they do block, I set them back a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to attack. I know it means if they do block, I can't cast Finality next turn, but if I do block, I just turned a useless creature into a cast down. There's been a few times my opponent's tapped out enough to take advantage of not losing a creature to dive down or to a Merfolk Trickster. Sure. This is one of the few matchups where I feel that Vraska would actually be better than Karn. The 4-drop Vraska could start killing the creatures, where Karn can just draw me into more things. Spell Pierce would hurt here. Opponent does have 4 open mana. Okay. Sure. Without lifelink, this is going to be a little rough. I'm actually excited about Blood Operatives out of the side in this matchup because a 3-1 lifelink is actually, in theory, haven't played it yet, in theory pretty good here. Let's start off with a Chupacabra. Start taxing my opponent's dive downs. Yep. May want to start creating golems just to start flooding the board a bit. I'm really just trying to find something that isn't a land. Sure. So my opponent's hellbent. Don't like being at 9 life against a tempo deck, but I do like them having no cards in hand, effectively. Sure. Kill the one I can't block. Yeah. Alright. Alright, maybe I was wrong about Karn. That was actually kind of impressive. I was a little scared when I dropped him and he couldn't kill something right away, which I'm used to. But that felt pretty sweet. So I really want the Blood Operatives here. And I like the Doom Whisperer as an extra flyer. Duress is interesting because you can stop hitting their dive downs. You can knock them out a little bit. Cast Down and Trophy are also interesting. I might just want to gain life with Wild Growth Walker. I think Vraska's Contempt costs too much mana. I love the life gain in this matchup, but if they just dive down, I spent 4 mana, they spent 1, and I don't even gain the 2 life. Where with Chupacabra, I at least get a 2/2 body. I think Duress is too cute here. I think Doom Whisperer is just better than Carnage Tyrant. I can't think of any reason why it wouldn't be. I know Karn just won me that game, but I doubt there'll be too many games where I have that much time. He did draw a lot of cards, but he also is not a removal spell. I like this a lot. Sure. Come on, tap land. That's what I'd like to draw right here. Thought about running dead weights. They're really good turn 1 removal. Really good against this blue tempo deck. And it's good with Golgari Findbroker, which I'm actually not running any of right now. Sure. Yep. This is a deck I don't like opt-in. I don't think Opt has enough synergy with the rest of the deck. Yeah, it's blue, it's a cheap mana play. If you don't need dive down, it works fine. I just don't think it's good enough. It could just be me just being unhappy because it's not Serum Visions or Preordain or something to that effect. Opponent tapped out. I think I just have to kill the Djinn while I can. My opponent not drawing Curiosity is certainly not helping them here. Sure. This feels like I'm in a pretty good spot. Doom Whisperer blocks most of their threats. It's not something I'm used to out of green-black. Not being as weak to flyers is kind of nice. Carnage Tyrant here would just be, first off, a turn slower. I couldn't even cast him the last turn. And second off, he'd be just in a racing mode, where they just say, okay, we have to win before a Carnage Tyrant can kill me. Sure. I've been saving the Golden Demise because there hasn't really been a good spot, and I didn't want, in case they dropped blocked with Djinn, I didn't want to have my Doom Whisperer die. Opponent's down to 3 cards. Playing another Doom Whisperer does not actually speed up my clock. Or does it? I could try to go double Golden Demise, which would wipe their board. I think that'd be a little greedy, though. Wouldn't wipe their board through... Dive down gives +2? Let me look it up. +3. Yep, so that wouldn't even protect... If they have Dive Down or Spell Pierce, double Golden Demise would not actually do the job I'm hoping for. Yep. So even if I cast Golden Demise again, they'd still have a creature in play. But they would lose the Djinn, which is really hard for me to get rid of. No, I can't the way I tap my mana. I think I'm okay here. I have a blocker for the Mage, and I have a blocker for the Djinn. And if we end up trading Djinn for Whisperer, I am more than okay with that, especially with 2 more Whisperers in my hand. Okay. I cannot surveil. If I surveil, I'll die. Okay. Now I just need to untap. Just need to untap, and I can't. Alright. I think this is right. Because I care about my life total, I'm actually going to play the Tomb tapped instead of the Folly. I feel like I'll have an opportunity to play the tap land later, where it doesn't hurt me. And this way I can go turn to Wild Growth Walker without shocking myself. If I curve into an Explorer creature, that'd be pretty sweet. I got 8 in there. 8 out of 52. Okay. Same trick my opponent's doing. And while they're tapped out and can't dive down, just kill the creature. See? And that was a perfect opportunity to play a tap land. Alright. What I want my opponent to do is play an island and cast their Djinn, and then I untap, kill it, and hopefully draw into a explore creature. Okay. No, thank you. No, thank you. That felt pretty important there. A 9-point life swing. Opponents struggled on land. A 1/1 flyer is not going to do much against me. Not without curiosity, which my opponent just has not drawn. Kind of expecting a Merfolk Trickster here. No. Okay, so my opponent's clearly in a bad spot. They're not drawing the correct part of their deck. Alright, cannot be blocked by green creatures. When it deals damage... Okay, so it's just a cool guy. Feeling pretty favored here. Opponent has a chump block. When tempo decks have the chump block, they're not in a good spot. I have exactly 7 power on the board with a board wipe if needed. Awesome. So Doom Whisper is great in a matchup where your opponent only has flyers. So currently pretty happy with the deck list. I wish I got to see a little bit more Blood Operative. I feel like that's a sweet, sweet card. Maybe I can test a little bit more next match. I'll see you there.